I am a fool. And I'm standing on a wooden chair.
And the fool represents humanity, and the chair represents the cliff, and the cliff represents... Oh, we'll talk about what the cliff represents later.
Let's consider the chair. Right? If you walk into a room and there's a person standing on a chair, you know you're in for a rant.
Or a poem, or an incantation, or a song, or all four if it's a good night. Let's call this a good night!
The chair has 4 legs and it's a bar chair, so none of them are what you would call sturdy. So it's a bold move to stand on a chair, and bold moves are best initiated on shifting sands, on unsteady foundations.
This is a chair that someone got kissed on.
Someone celebrated in this chair. Someone cried. All of them were drunk on it.
Its cushion is full of beer farts and tears and blood and probably semen.
If you passed a UV ray over it, it would light up like a nuclear reactor. You could clone a bar full of people from this chair, is what I'm saying.
What a perfect and disgusting place to begin from. Will I leave a little bit of me here when I go? A tear, some blood.
Memory. Dream.
The chair. The cliff. The emptiness.
All around. From up here, you can see everything. The entire room. That's the olive. The first letter, the point from which all points can be seen.
There is a moment at the edge when you can see all possibilities. Everything you will forget as you fall.
The chair is the cliff, and the fool is at the edge.
And the chair is neither masculine nor feminine.
Neither is the cliff, nor the emptiness beyond it, nor the fool who steps into it. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh. I think it's important to get right out in the open that this is not my first time that I've been in a bar. Nor is it the first time I've been drunk. It's not the first time I've stood on a chair, nor is it the first time I've given a speech. This is not the first time a fool has come so close to an edge.
The first card in the Major Arcana of the tarot is the Fool. And the number is 0 because the tarot is Egyptian. And to the Egyptians, 0 is the number of beauty, and its symbol is heart and breath.
I've lost my heart. I can't catch my breath. And this is the first step toward regaining them.
I've lost a lot of things.
I need a new name. I feel like what's behind me is a path that winds its way out of existence. And I may have come down that path to get here to this chair, but I also may have never existed until this moment. In this bar, in this chair. But then I just said that there were other bars and other chairs, so there must have been. I must have been.
Another me. Somewhere, at some time.
There were other chairs in other bars, though now they seem distant, ephemeral. neon, the smell of old beer and older wood, a proper bar smell and proper beer light, but that's it. Yeah, I think I would like a new name. Something that befits beginnings and open air and the fact that I am here.
10 leagues beyond the wide world's end, I find myself come round again.
I constantly feel like pieces of me are disappearing and reappearing and disappearing. Heart, breath, memories. Hegel said that you prove the truth of something by throwing it into a void. I'm not yet ready to test the truth of me. I forget my name. I think that went over the cliff first. I lost my name. But I remember, as a child, everyone thought I was stupid.
And I don't mean that in a playground taunting kind of way. I mean that in my teachers told me I was stupid because I couldn't write. And I couldn't write. I don't mean I couldn't form thoughts on paper. I mean penmanship. I couldn't write legibly.
So I was stupid. And that was that. Nothing to be done. We can't read what you write, so best not to have her write at all.
And since I was too dumb to write, it follows that I was too dumb to read, too. So again, that was that. When I was given something to read at all, it was at least a grade behind. I read at home.
In my room, under the covers with a flashlight until I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. Pulps and science fiction novels I bought at the consignment shops and the Salvation Army, where a couple of dollars of allowance could go a long way. Poe and Lovecraft and Bester and Ellison.
I'd fall asleep under a pile of them, but the next day at school, the void was waiting.
What a thing to remember here and now. I'm a fool.
I'm a fool, and I'm standing on a wooden chair. And the fool stands in for humanity, and the chair stands in for the cliff. And the cliff is the last moment before the void. And we have 1 foot over the edge. And we are about to test our truth.